Well, good afternoon, everyone. It is time to get ready for Juneteenth. I want to start by recognizing the council members who have joined us today. We have Council Member at Large James Brown and Council Member Joseph Hale from the 7th District. There you are. Thank you for joining us. In 2025, Juneteenth is celebrating its 5th year as a national holiday, as Lexington marks the 20th anniversary of the city's oldest Juneteenth celebration. Our Juneteenth celebrations in 2025 will be bigger and better than ever, and there's something for everyone. Thanks to all of the volunteers who are here today who help make Juneteenth really special. In addition, there will be flags and banners to support and raise awareness around the holiday. We have 6 different events beginning on Saturday, June 14th, that's this coming Saturday, and continuing through Saturday, June 21st. And I'm going to take them in chronological order. Okay, first is on June 14th, we have Juneteenth Jubilee from 7 to 8:30 p.m. This is our oldest Juneteenth celebration. And I want us to hear from our very special Yvonne Giles, who is the events organizer and who has led the way in preservation of African American history right here in Lexington. Welcome to the podium, Yvonne. Let's see how high we need this. You're taller than I am.
I think that's fine. Can you hear? Yeah, you can hear me. Thank you for coming today and showing your support and helping us talk about Juneteenth. Juneteenth, as the mayor said, 5-year-old national holiday. But for African Cemetery number 2, we've been doing it since 2005. We just started out thinking there was a movement to make Juneteenth a national holiday, more states being involved, and we got on board and have stayed on board. This year, our event will be on Flag Day. June 14th is our National Flag Day. The Continental Congress, June 14th, 1775, declared formation of an army. 2 years later, they have decided to have a national flag. So this year our program will be about our national flag, how it has changed over the years. And that, every year, I learn more than I ever knew. So that is a story that's going to be told by Sergeant Robert Bale, who's with the 12th Heavy Artillery. During my research, I discovered our Juneteenth flag. Everybody's seen this flying downtown. Do you know who designed this? You ready? Ben Hath, Boston, Massachusetts, a black man. I had no idea. And everybody that I've mentioned it to didn't either. And he chose the red, white, and blue colors because he knew that enslaved African Americans had been born in the United States. We were Americans too. We had a part in history. And he chose these colors to connect us to America, because this is where we belonged. Then the star, the North Star, the way to escape for many of them. The starburst is a symbol for a new beginning. The blue field at the top is a new horizon. Very simple. Mr. Hath, I discovered, is still living. He's 80 years old. And he's still out there. I wished I'd known that sooner. He'd been down here this year. But I was just very, very surprised about this particular flag. So it'll be part of our information that we're sharing, as well as the designs that we have always served and fought under over the years. The whole designs have changed from the original 13 colonies now to our 50th. Again, always our military men, we have 174 to honor this year. Again, surprises, surprises. One of our presenters will be a student at UK, Miss Grace Davis. She's a history major, and she is interning at Camp Nelson. So she's going to talk about one of the men that we have buried in our cemetery who was a veteran of the United States Colored Troop. We're hoping that the day is going to be like this. You've watched the weather report, correct? So you see the pattern of rain. We do not want to have to cancel it. If it's just a sprinkle, come. Bring your umbrella, bring your poncho, come. We've never had to cancel because of rain. So send up some prayers for us, and we'll look forward to coming, and we'll have swag bags for you this year. We've never done that either. Please come. Thank you.
One of the things among many that I love about Yvonne Giles is she always educates us. And I always learn something from what you say to us. So thank you for telling us about the flag and the history of it. Next, I want to introduce Jayla and Champ Hudson, who are here to represent Wise Guys, a Juneteenth Father's Day celebration on June 15th, which is Father's Day, and it's from 2 to 8 p.m., and I'd like to invite them to the podium. Welcome. I might need to put this up a bit. You can adjust it however you want.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jayla Hudson. I am a board member of the Wise Guys Urban Uplift Foundation and the eldest daughter of its founder. We are proud to join the community once again in celebrating Juneteenth here in the city of Lexington. We'd like to thank the mayor's office for holding this press conference to highlight the commemorative day in history and the many events in Lexington that will take place in its celebration. A special thank you to our mayor, Ms. Linda Gordon. Thank you for your continuous support and encouragement of Wise Guys Urban Uplift. Our foundation will be hosting its annual Juneteenth event on Father's Day, June 15th. As always, you can expect clean, safe, family-friendly fun. We will have free food compliments of Creole Cafe with protein supplied from a Black-owned local organic farmer. There will be free activities for the children, from inflatables to foam machines and face paint. We have several local vendors who will be present this year, as we're very excited about that. We will have a beginner's line dancing set and much more free entertainment, all from 2 to 8 p.m. A big thank you to our sponsors, partnering organizations, and volunteers who have helped us put together this wonderful event. Wise Guys plans to have a real good time this year, so we hope you all do too, and we'll see you Sunday.
Thank you so much. You know, Lexington loves a good party, right? A good festival, a good event, and thank you so much for putting this on. So we will also be celebrating here in Cadentown beginning at 11 a.m. on Juneteenth. We will be cutting a ribbon to mark the recent renovations of the historic Rosenwald School right here. I'd like to ask Councilmember James Brown to tell us a little bit more about this. Councilmember? You can do that.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Mayor. I think it's funny, she mentioned parties, and we all like parties. She threw a real big party last night at Lex Live. No, I'm Councilmember James Brown, and thank you all for being here today. I'd like to express my gratitude to former Councilmember Kathy Ploman and then Tiffany Brown with the Mayor's Office, and the Sense of Place Committee, and I would also mention our Park and Rec staff for all their work, hard work, and effort in uplifting Lexington's Black hamlets. As a supporter of this initiative, I really look forward to continuing that work with Councilmember Hale, who is here with us today, and Councilmember Boone, who both council members have rural hamlets or black hamlets in their council districts. But what I'm here to express today is I would like to also invite you all out to the 3rd annual Caden Day celebration, which will take place here Thursday, June 19th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. here in Caden Town. Join us for delicious food, an outstanding program, and a ribbon cutting ceremony for the unveiling of the Caden Town Rosenwald School here behind us. And then I'd also like to thank the mayor and my fellow council members for continuing to acknowledge and provide resources and in-kind resources to support all these community events that celebrate Juneteenth. So check your calendars, put all these events on your calendars, and make as many of these events as you can. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Councilmember Brown. Next, this is in quotes, we still dance, a Juneteenth celebration of rhythm, resilience, and the American spirit. Starting at 4 o'clock p.m., also on Juneteenth, you're going to need to take your vitamins that day, June 19th at the Lyric Theater, and Christian Adair is here to tell us all about it. Christian? Welcome.
So we're inviting the entire community out for an American holiday. It is very important that everyone knows that Juneteenth is unique to America and what it stands for. It's a milestone. It's a place that we can all, it's a date that we all can be proud of, that it shows America's maturity and that we're acknowledging the past as we grow towards the future. At the Lyric, we'll be using the arts. We Still Dance, based off the poem, and Still I Rise from Maya Angelou, because it's about resiliency, it's about unity, it's about community, it's about performance and entertainment. And so at the Lyric this year, we're going to have over 10 dancing performances, poetry, art, food. Everybody loves food. But we have a very special closing event that you'll want to be at to see. It's going to acknowledge We Still Dance, regardless of what the community, of what this political atmosphere is. You're going to want to come out and see it and enjoy it. You're going to laugh, you're going to dance, and you might even cry, which is also a great feeling. So again, Juneteenth on the 19th, 4 o'clock, doors open for the vendor fair, kids painting, food, and the performances will start at 7. We only have seating for 500, so I would recommend you get there early. I apologize in advance if you can't get a seat, but we'll tell you all about it after it occurs. Am I missing anything? Okay. So again, see you guys June 19th. It is for everyone. I can't emphasize that more. It's an American holiday. It's not just for those who were formerly enslaved.
Thank you so much. Well done. Thank you very much, Christian. So Kentucky U.S. Freedmen Coalition runs from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on June 21st at the Charles Young Park, which is at 215 Midland Avenue. And here to tell us more about this is Marvin Young and Aaliyah Sullivan. Welcome.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming out. Like everybody spoke before, I'd like to thank Mayor Linda for her support, the council members for their support, and Family Resources to us to be able to have these events. I like to introduce my niece. She's a state champion at Kentucky, track and field, and she'll be telling you what all we'll be doing.
Good afternoon, you all. This July 21st, starting at 11 a.m. at the Kentucky U.S. Freedmen Coalition, in partnership with Fayette County Government, will be observing our 9th annual Juneteenth celebration. We celebrate the sacrifices made by the foundational Black American freedom ancestors and Union soldiers to make this more free nation. Come out before we will be giving away soul food plates prepared by Tiny Tasties to the first 80 people, as well as vendors assorted with cultural goods. As well as that, we will be having a hip-hop session performed by GEO and OMAC at 2 p.m. with DJ Slob on the ones and twos, our gospel at 12, and R&B starting at 6 p.m. We will be performing by Seneca and Company. We look forward to celebrating Juneteenth, Emancipation Day, and our cultural with the Kentucky families and friends. Come on out and enjoy this cultural experience.
Good job, Amelia.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, now, we had a little spider. Now, finally, if you haven't had enough to do yet, stay tuned because Juneteenth Fest is coming, and it's July 21st at Moondance, and it'll be from 2 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m. And I want to invite Martina Barksdale. She has been involved with Juneteenth events as long as I can remember, and I want to invite you to tell us a little more about it. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. First of all, I do want to acknowledge all the amazing people behind us. A lot of this is sometimes a thankless job. I understand you're donating your time, efforts, and energy into this celebration of freedom, and I'm just happy to be a part of it as Sophie's Week and Juneteenth Fest goes into its 5th year, right in line with the 250th anniversary. So Juneteenth Fest will be at Moondance Amphitheater June 21st from 2 to 9 p.m. And we do have a musical headliner for all my R&B and 90s, early 2000s. The girl group Black will be performing. If you watch Bring It On, they're on there. We also will have Angel Lakita Moore coming home. She is a celebrity host for the evening, as well as food demos, cocktail demonstrations, and it is a free festival for all to support. And, you know, I would be remiss not to talk about the impact of Sophie's Week and Juneteenth Fest to date as an organization. Going into year 5, we as an organization have given over $300,000 to Black business in supporting that economic impact. And that really is a testament to the economic power of our amazing community. And, you know, as we are gathering to celebrate freedom and Juneteenth, I really want everybody to remember a fundamental truth. None of us are truly free until all of us are free. And I hope that we all continue to use our resources, our privilege, and voices to uplift and support one another. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Martina. And I do want to just take a minute to thank all the folks who are involved in these activities. I think we probably have the best Juneteenth celebration, maybe in the country, because we sure have a lot going on. And it is not lost on me that it takes a lot of people to do this work. And we value this work, and we value the meaning of what we are doing with these activities and celebrations. So I hope everyone will come out, pick 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, and make time for them. So thank you all for being here, and anyone up here can take one-on-one questions with media. Thank you very much.